Allegedly, as the rumor may have it, it's been rumoring all over the internet that Ooni of Ife received a very, very heartwarming, overwhelming appreciation from Olori Naomi Shinokunla Ogunwusi, the only true queen of her people. My people, this is such a great moment as tears of joy roll down Ooni of Ife's cheek. True love indeed can never and never and never be separated. See, if you separate from anybody and that separation lasts for life and there was no reconnection, there was never love. Listen, no matter the offense, no matter what anyone does, true love stands and true love can always reconnect. If you look at these two people, they are destined to be. There's nothing anyone is telling me. Yes, there is nothing anyone is telling me. If you look in and out surrounding them, everything that is been happening around, as the rumors may have it, that is if it is true, because all are for now to me are alleged information. But if everything is to be true, because they said in every rumor there is an atom of truth. If everything is true, which means these people are destined to be. You can imagine how nature brought together a traditionalist who doesn't believe in in church and a born-again Christian who believes in Christ. So, two of them now mesh together and are loving themselves so passionately. And the nature still makes way for them. You can always ask, what is the connection? What is the connection? What is the connection? There are two opposite people from two opposite religion, from two opposite background. In fact, but everything seems to be matching perfectly for them. Upon all the gbasgbos wey dey happen around them, they are still too united, strongly united. They are inseparable. Shout out to Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi, Oba Adeyaya Onitan Ogunwusi Ojaja II, and his queen, Olori Naomi Shinokunla Ogunwusi. Yes, we are gradually getting to that point where we have been praying for, even after all the distraction. They are inseparable. My people, they say though, according to what they said, the information we hear, that Olori Naomi knelt down in the presence of everybody, in fact, everybody that came around. I don't know the occasion they said they went to, and she knelt down to appreciate her king. Shower praises on him for everything he has been doing. Because right now, it is beginning to make sense to Olori Naomi that the king is actually doing talk and do now. No be before, where be say he will say something, he will feel reluctant about it. Now that we have seen the steps he has started taking to ensure that Olori Naomi and Prince Tade return to the palace, even though he has not met with the conditions that Olori Naomi gave him, the conditions of which are that she doesn't want to stay with any Olori in the palace. She doesn't want to stay with any of them. So as it is happening right now, we've heard about the quarters that Ooni of Ife bought for them and asked them to move. So they're undergoing the processes now. I just pray that nothing will come again and scatter it, because I always observe that each time they try to come together, something from somewhere will just distract and they will start all again afresh. Yes, if you follow this story very well right from time, if everything that I'm saying we are hearing is true, every time they try to reconnect, something will strike and they would just separate. So my correct people, na the matter na the thing they say Olori Naomi, you don't shower praise well to her king, Ooni of Ife. And right now they are cooking something which all of us may like to eat. I'm already perceiving it. I am smelling the aroma, the sweet aroma that will be coming from this reconnection, for this reconciliation, from this reunion. Yes, my people, now the matter. So they say that everybody was so moved to tears. Ooni of Ife felt so emotional, tears of joy running through his cheek. In fact, a lot of things. She was praising, thanking him for even coming into her life, that she will never love any other person the way she loves him. She's the only woman that loves Ooni of Ife truly. If you look at all this information that have been passing around now, my people, she is the only one that loves the king so dearly, and it is telling on her character, it is telling on her attitude, it is telling on her body, it is telling in her eyes. There is love in these eyes. Can't you see? There is love, a big something. There is a big connection between these two people. So not minding whatever we are hearing or rumoring around the internet, the rumors we are hearing about the oloris that came for gold digging. Some they say they came to go to partake in Ooni's wealth. Some say they came to take the properties. I don't really know what they came for. My own is that I see these two people, I know there's a deep connection within them, inside them, that nobody can even separate. So they said after the event that they went to, and I don't know the day, they said they went to an event somewhere, and Ooni's friends were there, dignitaries were there. In fact, the humility of this woman, Olori Naomi, made Ooni of Ife proud. And with her, Ooni of Ife can go places. With her, Ooni of Ife will rule well. You know, a happy man will always do better. She has chosen her life, given her life to Ooni of Ife to respect and love him and serve him very well. This is the kind of woman every man would need. But that is if you do well, oh, because don't forget, yes, now if man do well, if you do woman well, woman can't do you well. Don't forget that Ooni of Ife served him hot breakfast the other time when he misbehaved and left and that is what caused this separation for 3 years before he now went to enter into all these troubles of marrying different women. Now you don't collect and the pepper am now. We dey here, they tell am sorry. Now we can't carry the news, they waka as we dey hear allegedly. So my people, no be small thing, no. They say Ooni of Ife shed tears. Everybody, they were surprised that Olori Naomi could be so humble before her king. I think this woman is the only person that respects this Ooni of Ife, because all these things we hear, we never hear say she raised voice at Ooni. We never, apart from the day that we heard that Tadenikawu was in the house and they wanted to go, and Ooni insisted that they would stay. But that is not right in Queen Naomi, because she knows they have not fully done the right. So why would she stay back in the palace? And that was the only time it was ever recorded that she shouted and screamed at Ooni that she should allow them go, that this is not right for them to stay here for traditional sake. Yes, my people, apart from that, every other time you would not hear something like that. And now because of her character and attitude towards the king, the beautiful character she possesses, that is why the king has been willing everything to her and her son. So it's not because you cannot say there are two different things when you say, okay, I'm loving you because of what you are doing for me, or I'm loving you because I loved you, and that love I loved you now starts making you to do something for me. There are two different things. My correct people, now the matter be this. Yes, my correct people. I think the best is to start loving. When you start loving, then the person starts taking care of you, doing things for you, and that is what Ooni of Ife has possessed. So some people will now be saying, because of what Ooni of Ife does for her, this one, and it's not true. It is not true. She has started loving Ooni of Ife before all these things, and that is the best thing to do. Yeah, my correct people. This is where I come to the end of this information. Please don't forget to subscribe and press your notification bell. Take care and drop your comments. I will come your way again.